Hi guys, today I will be showing you how I make sympathy cross arrangement for funerals on base from straw. The technique is slightly different than if we use floral foam base. The actual cross is about 5 centimeters in diameter, which is about 2 inches, and 65 centimeter long, which is 25.6 inches. I will be using dark green plastic ribbon, roll of 18 gauge wire clippers, Tuya occidentalis and a cotton clippers. Let's start with cutting down pieces of my greenery into 15 centimeters long pieces, which is about 6 inches. Before I start making the actual arrangement, I will be covering the whole cross in a dark green floral plastic ribbon, as we do not want the straw peeking through the arrangement, or even worse, making mess in the church in the middle of the service. And yes, if you like floral arrangements and tutorials on this subject, you can subscribe to my channel to see more things like that. And after you cover the whole cross with the green floral ribbon, and at the end I'm just using clear tape so it holds until I use wire. And now the base is ready to be covered. I like to stack 3, 4, even 5 pieces of my greenery into a little bundle, creating mini bouquet, and lay it on the end of the first arm of the cross frame, with the stem ends to my right and the green fluffy part to my left. I usually wrap the wire tightly 2-3 times around the cross base to secure it in place. I will continue adding my mixed bundles. In my case, I chose Tuya and Princess Pine, overlapping them slightly and work my way toward the intersection of the arms. And then I start again from the other ends until I have covered the whole cross form with exception of the backside. I usually cover 3/4 of the base. All my greenery ends point to the middle part of the cross. Anywhere the wires or the plastic ribbon show, cover them with more greenery. After I'm done with this part, I'm attaching with the same wire I have been wrapping greenery with a piece of pre-soaked flower foam to the center of the cross, where the arms intersect. Make sure you cut the piece to the size fitting the center of your cross. Tie it on it and snip off any excess of wire using wire clippers. And now we can start working on arranging. You can create a symmetrical look, or you can go for organic freeform. I like to see in my arrangements contrast of greenery colors and textures, and that's why I have chosen Eucalyptus cinera, known as silver dollar eucalyptus. Its silvery, rounded leaves add a touch of elegance and contrast when paired with the rich green of Tuya and the delicate texture of Princess Pine. In my opinion, you really create a visually striking blend. I also feel it is important to tuck between the eucalyptus leaves some of the Tuya and pine, so it does not look as one arrangement on the top of another, but it nicely blends together. Even adding another type of greenery to fill the floral foam base will make it more rich and looking more full. And after I'm done with inserting most of my greenery, I can begin to add flowers. I have decided to start with purple eustoma, also known as Lysianthus. It has very delicate petals and a deep purple color that will contrast beautifully with the other white flowers I plan to use. To increase water absorption, I'm splitting and trimming the stems at the slight angle and removing any leaves that would be submerged in the foam. I'm also focusing on distributing the stems evenly to create a harmonious arrangement. It's important to insert the stems deep enough for stability, but not too deep to go through the foam. I also take into consideration using fully open buds in the center of the arrangement and more closed buds on the outside of the arrangement. It's a simple trick that can enhance the contrast of blooms and add some extra dimension to your floral arrangement. And now I'm adding evenly big bulky white roses. Alstroemeria is my third choice of flowers because its bell-shaped blooms add a different texture. Feel free to add at any point also more greenery if you feel it needs it. Feel free to add at any point more greenery if you think it needs it and if you have any gaps somewhere. And we are almost done. To give it a softer look, I will be adding a bit of baby's breath to highlight the areas between flowers and showcase their beauty. I hope you enjoyed this flower tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.